External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has said that a free trade agreement is at focus of India-UK relationship, and New Delhi is hopeful of finding a landing point in the negotiations that works for both sides. Jaishankar also shared his insights into the fast pace of technological advances and socio-economic development underway in India and called on the UK-based Indian diaspora. Besides this, he also met former UK Prime Minister and the country's newly appointed Foreign Secretary, David Cameron. Meanwhile, joining us on the broadcast is Mr. Sanjeev Srivastav. He's an international affairs expert. Good morning, sir, and thank you so much for joining in on NewsX. So what do you make of this meeting between External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar and, of course, the newly appointed Foreign Secretary, David Cameron?
Well, Sabriya, first of all, a very good morning to you. Good morning to all the viewers. You know, our External Affairs Minister, Shri S. Jaishankar, is on a visit to the United Kingdom. It's a 5-day visit, and during this visit he's already had a very important meetings. As you mentioned, the newly appointed British Foreign Secretary, David Cameron. He has been Prime Minister of Britain also in the past, and he has enormous experience dealing with India. And I think both the leaders, our External Affairs Minister Shri Jaishankar and Foreign Secretary Cameron, have a very friendly relationship too. And and our External Affairs Minister Shri Jaishankar met him on the first day on his job, and they had a very satisfactory meeting, as the reports are suggesting. And the focus of this meeting is at this point of time is how India and the United Kingdom are going to conclude this free trade agreement as early as possible. And both the nations are negotiating this deal from January 2022 onwards, and several rounds of negotiations have happened. But I hope that the various other points which they are discussing will be an agreement will be reached, as Minister Shri Jaishankar said that a landing point will be found out. He is expecting also, and the kind of sentiment, the kind of atmospheric and the kind of reports are there that it is the entire negotiation process is moving forward. Then on that basis, it can be said that possibly in very near future, both the nations will have a free trade deal, that is enhanced trade partnership, which is officially called as. So I think it will certainly enhance our relationship, commercial, financial relationship with the United Kingdom, and which is the need of the hour. At this point of time, when the world is facing so much of economic uncertainty, after the Corona pandemic, during the Corona pandemic also, there was a huge, issues related to the rising inflations all over the world. Then Ukraine war began, and after that also, we are seeing a destabilizing situation in the Middle East. So I think considering the various kind of economic uncertainties, it is important that India and Britain-like economies, they work closely with each other. They promote, India and UK, they are also negotiating the bilateral investment treaty. So I think these kind of, initiatives which are being taken between the two democracies, that is India and UK, I think it will certainly, give confidence to the economies of both the nation, and it will provide job opportunities for the youth. And particularly I would like to mention here that there are reports that with regard to the electric vehicles related negotiations, I think talks are still going on, but electric vehicles certainly are the future vehicles, and if the agreement is reached with regard to the tariff cuts, etc., on those items such as electric vehicles, I think it will be a good a constructive and positive development, considering the possibility of the huge potential this electric vehicle sector is having for both the economies.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.